Yes, today we are going to explaining your lab program, that is part C third program. Okay, so let us already we have explained about part C first program and second program. Now we are moving to explain part C third program. We'll see what is the part C third program. Okay, so in the last class we have learned about the execution and program of this applet program. Now the third program is swing programs. Okay, using the swing components, design the frame for shopping a book that accept a book code, book name and price. So here it has to accept book code, book name and price. Calculate the discount on code as follows. So now we have to calculate the discount on code as follows. If the code is 101, discount rate is 15%. If code is 102, 20%. If code is 103, it is 25%. Any other, it is 5%. Find the discount amount and net bill amount, display the bill. So we have to enter the book code, book name and price. It has to calculate the discount rate on the code, and also we have to calculate net amount, discount amount. Also we have to display the bill. For that we are first defining these packages. Import java.awt.star, import java.event.star, and import compulsory. Please observe here, most of the time these packages are missing and your program won't execute in your main practical examinations. Okay, import javax.swing.star and import javax.swing.event.star. So these packages are compulsory, we have to import. Now for swings, it is not required your applet code, we are directly writing your class. So the name of the class is cost. Please observe, the name of the class is cost. It is extends. Extends means inheriting. Which features it is inheriting? JFrame implements. It is also inheriting action listeners. So some of the clicking events are exist. Okay, yes. What is the name of the class? Cost. Extends means it is inheriting. Which class it is inheriting? JFrame. And also it is implements. Implements means it is also inheriting action listeners. Okay, first we are declaring JLabel object. So here it is a swing program, right? That is why we have to declare label, JLabel. Swings always stands for J. Okay, JLabel, we are defining code. C stands for code, B stands for book, P stands for price, D stands for discount, total, and also we have defined code, title, price, discount, total, bill. Just a minute, whether program has changed or yes, program has changed, no problem. Okay, okay, now we are defining these JLabel objects. Okay, so CBPD, total, code, title, price, discount, total, bill. And also in front of that we must require text field. It is J text field. So we are declaring J text field object, that is C1 code, B1 for book name, P1 for price, D1 for discount, and net we have to supposed to require. Okay, next I am defining two button object, that is J button, calculate, CLR, declared button object. Okay, so I think in this program this much of a variable is not required for the JLabel. Anyhow, let it be. Okay, so next I am defining double variable as a y 0.0 a 0.0 b 0.0 c 0.0 d g e f. Some of the calculation part is exist. For that calculation I have declared these variables. Okay, and next int x is equal to 0. I'm taking one integer variable and I'm taking string variable as ttbbcc. Okay, string variable as ttbbcc. It is a maybe required. Now I'm writing the constructor. What is your public cost? Public cost is nothing but a constructor. Cost method is the right. If you define the name with the class name as a method, then it is a constructor. So here we are using super method. Then what is the purpose of super method? Super method will initialize the base class constructor. Okay, so it is inheriting from JFrame, right? In the JFrame, this super method will be inherited as book shopping. It means automatically in your execution browser, title will be appear as book shopping. Okay, please make a note. As we know what is the super method, so these are the Viva questions. Super method means super method uh, super method, what it will do? Super method will um, pass the base class constructor, initialize the base class constructor, right, through from derived class. Yes. Next I am setting the layout. So what is the layout I am setting? Grid layout. In the grid layout I am specifying 11 rows 2 columns. How many rows and how many columns? 11 rows and 2 columns. Okay. Next, first I am creating the label. Please observe, you have to do in the same sequence. If you don't do in the same sequence, it will give improper output. Okay, first I am taking C. What is a C? It is a label object. C is equal to new J label. I am creating that label with the caption should be appear as enter book code. Afterwards, immediately you are adding this label object to your container. Container means working window. Working window is your browser. Okay, and in the immediately what you are doing, you are creating the text field object, because in front of this you must require one text box field, right? C1 is equal to new J text field of 10. Here the width is specifying as a 10, and immediately you are adding this control. And next you are taking the label object B is equal to new J label, enter book title. You are adding that label to the content, and in front of that we should get one text field, that is why B1 new J text field of 10. So this is for your book title, and immediately you are adding this J text field of a B1 to your container. And next P is equal to new J label of enter the cost of book. So you are taking the P label object and you are creating with the caption should be appear as, with the label should be appear as enter cost of the book, and you are adding to your container. And immediately here in front of that you are creating one J text field, that is P1 is equal to new J text field of 10. P1 is equal to new J text field of 10. Okay, and next add P1. Add of a P1, you are adding the container P1 text field to your P1 component to your container. Okay, and next D. D stands for discount price. You are creating this label and you are adding to the container. Component is adding to the container. And next in front of that we must require one text field. So D1 is equal to new J text field of 10. Okay, and you are adding this component to your container. Add method specifies adding D1 component. What is D1 component? Text field. Text field component to you are adding to your container. Okay, and now please observe here D1 dot set editable is false. What is D1? Text field. So I am making it set editable as a false. You are unable to modify it. Okay, because I am making the editable property of that text field as false. And now I am creating one more label object, that is the tot is equal to new J label with net total. What is the label appearing? Net total. You have to add this component to your container. In front of that we require one text field, that is why I am taking net new J text field of, we are creating the text field object and we are adding. Also I am setting this net dot set editable as false. So you are unable to modify it. Okay, it is non-interactable. Clear? Yes. And next you are creating cal. What is the cal? Button object. You are creating the calculate button and you are adding this component to your container. Okay, and you are creating the clear button with the caption clear. Here the button should be appear the caption as calculate, and you are adding this clear button to your, where you are adding this component to your container. Whenever I click this calculate button, some of the action listener has to be taken place. For that, I am writing cal dot add action listener of this. Add action listener of this. Clear dot add action listener of this. If you click the clear button, some of the action listener has to be taken place of particular form, of particular browser. Okay, this indicates this class. This indicates particularly these fields. Okay, so here your constructor ends. Here it started your constructor is ending here. So whenever I'm clicking this add action listener, some of the event has to be registered. To register that events handler, we have to use these methods. Okay, public void action performed. Here public void action performed, action event AE or E we are getting, right? So this method must be used for this action listeners. Okay, these are the listeners, these are the event generators. Okay, registered events, right? So when I click this button, some of the action should be performed. That action should be provided in this calculation part. Now I'm writing try catch block. In the try catch block, please observe here what is the action event object. It is Z. Okay, now I'm writing the condition. If cal is equal to e dot get source, it means if you click the calculate button, then what it has to be done? It has to access get source. This method defines whatever the values present in the fields, whatever the objects present in the fields has to access through e dot get source. Okay, now let us see here hex. I'm exactly taking. Please observe here C1. What is the C1? Code 1. Code 1 text field dot get a text. Whatever the value you have entered in the code, you are accessing, that is a string. You are forcefully converting into integer and storing in the variable x. Okay. For A, what you are doing? P1. What is the P1? Price text field. P1 dot get text. Whatever the value present in the price text field, you are accessing it as a string. You are forcefully converting into double and you are storing in variable A. Okay, and next, according to the condition, according to the question, it has given some condition. If x equal to 101, if the code is 101, if the condition matches, then you are calculating discount. Okay, you are calculating the discount as C is equal to 0.15. 0.15 means 15% into A. A means your price, right? Your price, right? Yes. So 0.15 into 15%, sorry, 15% into your price. Afterwards, the result will be stored in your C. And now please observe here D1. What is D1? Discount text field, right? You are setting the text as blank plus C. Whatever the discount amount you are setting in that text field. Okay, else if x equal to 102, if x value code is 102, then you are calculating discount as 20%, right? 20%. Afterwards, it will be stored in the D based on your price. It will be stored in the D and you are setting the discount as D value. Else if the code is 103, then discount is 25%. Okay, and you are setting in the discount text field. If it is not this, else it will come as 0.05. 0.05 indicates 5%. 5% of the price, and you are setting the d1 dot set a text as f. Okay, and afterwards please observe here what you are exactly doing. D1 dot get a text. You are setted some text according to your code, some values you are setted, right? That will be in string. Okay, so that discount value you are accessing and you are converting into double and you are storing in the variable b. Why? We have to calculate the net amount. For calculate the net amount, I'm taking one more variable y is equal to a is cost of the book minus discount, price of the book minus discount. Okay, if I discount from the cost of the price, we are getting the net amount. Next, what I am exactly doing, net dot set text of double dot to string of y. Okay, so you are setting the text, which text box you are setting, net text box. Double dot to string means you are converting the value to string. Here the double value is there, you are converting into string. Okay, else if, please observe, if you click this calculate button only, it will process like this. Else if you click the clear button, e dot get source, then what it has to be set, c1. What is the c1? Code text box. You're setting blank. Book name you're setting as the text field as a blank. Price, you're setting the price text field, you are setting the blank. d1 dot discount text field, you are setting the blank. Net amount, you are setting the text field is you are setting the blank. So here it ends. In case any mistake has happened, we are taking the catch as number format exception n, and you are setting all the text field with 0, all the text fields with 0. Okay, here your void action performed method is ends, and here the class ends. Okay, here the class ends, yet the program has not finished. Now you have to understand, in your theory part we have taken as an applet, but while executing your swing program consists of main methods. Okay, please observe here, class discount. What is the name of the class? Discount. Here I am creating public static void main, it is a main method, right? And for the cost, class name is cost, right? I'm creating the object as values. For the cost class, what is the name of the object? It is values. How we are saying it is a value is an object? We are creating that new cost, right? So cost is the above class name. Okay, yes, you're seeing here, right? Here the cost, right? Now what I'm exactly doing, you have to supposed to see here, values dot set visible of true. So these are the sum of object. We have to set this visible as a true. If you set visible only as a true, it will appears, sometimes it won't appears. Values dot set size, we are setting the size of our object, I means container, it is 150 comma 200. Also values dot set default to close operation, please observe here, this is also required. Whenever you click the close button, it will closes. Okay, values dot set default close operation, set default close operation. What we are doing, jframe dot exit on close, jframe dot exit on close, this method is required, and it works. If you have not written this code, if you click the X button, it doesn't closes. Okay, even if the X button is appearing, if you click it, it won't exit. If you want to exit from the window, then you have to write this code. Okay, and next, values dot set resizable. So if you don't set this property, set resizable as a true, you are unable to modify the output window. Okay, so these are the very requirement. Okay, you have to set, and you have to, whenever you create automatically constructor initialized, and whatever the processes exist, it will be automatically executes, otherwise it won't execute. Okay, so now you will see here how to execute your swing component java c discount.java, because main method is consist in discount, and running of your swing component, because main method is exists, so you are not supposed to use the applet viewer, but you have to use java interpreter through discount. Okay, let us check whether it will work or not. So it is a discount.java, let me add it. Yes, this is our program. Okay, this is our program, hope you are understanding, and let me save as. I'm ensuring that I'm storing in JDK 1.4. Hope you are understanding this concept. Yes, JDK 1.4. Here the bin I am saving. Okay, now I am taking command prompt, run cmd logout from the default directory. Some of the keys are not working, so that is why I am taking this procedure cd jdk 1 point. Keys are not working. Let me take 1.4 slash bin. Yes, now let me compile javac discount.java. There is no error. Let me run java discount. Yes, here you are observing, please observe here carefully. While maximizing, you should be aware of, if you click maximize button, it will appear like this. Okay, enter the book code 101. Not working. One is not working. Okay, let me take here as 101. Book title C. Not working. Okay, C is enough. Book of cost 477. So please observe these two buttons are non-interactable here. If I click the calculate button, it is calculating. Okay, if I resize this, it is possible because of that code set resizable. Okay, clear? Got it? Yes, this is your third program. I hope you understand. Right, if I give the 102, it will calculate whatever the condition we have specified, according to it calculate and it displays. 103, 3 is not working. 104, it is working. Okay, if I click the clear, okay, if I click the clear, it won't work. Suppose if I enter one value and if I click the calculate, it will give 0. Got it? Yes, you have to fill all the fields. Without filling all the fields, it is not possible. Clear? So hope you understand this concept, and we will continue in the next class.